Hey y'all, it's Nisha and welcome back to another video. I'm going to be sharing with you all my wash and go technique from start to finish. Of course, make sure you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell so that you're up to date with all my videos. So let's start off with my dirty blue hair. I had used a Gemini Naturals temporary hair color gel. If you're interested, my coupon code will be in the description box. To cleanse my hair, I'm using the Chocolate Kinks and Curls Bentonite Cocoa Cream Clay Wash. I personally like to use clay washes before my wash and goes, not only to cleanse and detoxify my hair, but also to define my curls as well. I like to make sure that every part of my wash day helps to define my curls. For me personally, that is the key for a successful and super defined wash and go. I also wanted to mention that if I were using my own bentonite clay wash that I make myself, or using another clay wash that doesn't have slip, I would go in with the pre-poo and detangle my hair. You definitely want to make sure your hair is detangled before you attempt a wash and go. But because these Chocolate Kinks and Curls clay washes have tons of slip, I just go ahead and do my detangling while I'm cleansing and detoxing my hair with this clay. I'll let the clay wash sit on my hair for maybe like a minute or two, and then I'll just go ahead and rinse it out. And as you can see, my curls are already defined, they already popping, and I haven't even put in the deep conditioner yet. Moving on to deep conditioning, I use both a deep conditioner and an oil. For today, I'm using the Miche Beauty Indulge deep conditioner, which y'all know this is one of my favorite, it is my favorite deep conditioner because I know it's going to add tons of moisture, which is definitely needed because the gel that I use for my wash and go can be a little bit drying. The Miche Beauty Indulge also defines my curls. Like I said, I like to define my curls during every step of my wash and go. I also like to add an oil on top. For me, this helps to lock in the moisture from the DC. It's kind of like the LCO method, but just with deep conditioner instead. I will add heat to my deep conditioner, probably let it sit for like an hour, and then I'll just go ahead and rinse it on out. So while I'm still in the shower, I'm going to take the Adwoa Beauty Bio Mint leave-in conditioner and add it to my hair while it's still wet. Adding the leave-in while you're still in the shower is a trick that I learned from Kimberly Sherrill here on YouTube. It's a trick for low porosity hair because the heat and the steam from the shower opens up your cuticles so that the leave-in can actually penetrate and moisturize your hair. Once I'm done adding the leave-in to all 4 sections of my hair, I put a plastic cap on to trap in the moisture so my hair won't dry out. I need for my hair to be soaking wet when applying my styling products. That just gives me the best results. Now to the actual wash and go. So I have my spray bottle full of warm water. Then I also have the My L Organics Coil Sculpting Custard. It's the same as the curling custard, they just changed the name. And then I have the Style Factor Edge Booster Gel. This, y'all, is one of my favorite wash and go combos. I mentioned it in my previous video. I'll have it linked in the cards for you. So firstly, I add the Mielle Organics Quill Sculpting Custard to the entire section, making sure that I coat every single strand. So I'll part my hair, make sure I get the middle, all that good stuff. This product gives me moisture, shine, and definition. It just doesn't have the holds for my hair. So to provide hold and even more definition, that's when I go in and add the Style Factor gel. So I'll part my hair into small sections, and I first add the gel to my roots to make sure that those are tamed down, because we don't want no puffy roots over here. And then of course, I'll just add the gel to the length of my hair. Y'all, your girl is not team shingle. I don't have the patience. I don't have the time for it. I got a lot of hair. I'm not going to shingle my hair. So my preferred method is a combination of raking and smoothing, or like doing the praying hands method. That's my preferred method because it allows me to distribute the gel throughout my hair, and then also really smooth it in and start to clump my curls as well. So that's what I like to do. But of course, if you like to shingle, this is when you would go in and shingle your hair. But for me, I like to do everything but shingle, pretty much. And I just continue to repeat those steps, adding in water whenever I feel like my hair is drying out. I also wanted to point out that I begin my wash and goes in the back. So I'll do both the back right and the back left before I move up to the front. That's just what I like to do because I have a lot of hair in the front. That's actually where most of my hair is, and it will just lay in my face and cover my eyes, and I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So that's why I save the front for last rather than doing like left side and then right side. No, I like to start with the back and then move to the front. I'm done adding all the product to my hair, so I'll just add some bobby pins to the front just to make sure my hair is not in my face. This wash and go is fairly quick. It may take me like 20 minutes to apply all my products, but you can see how juicy my hair looks. Y'all, it looks so good. It's defined, it's shiny, it's moisturized. Ugh, I just love this combo. I sit under a hooded dryer to dry my hair, y'all. This is one of those little cheapy hooded dryers from Sally's, nothing fancy or anything. I actually used to air dry my hair. I was all about air drying, but I noticed that my hair is less frizzy when I sit under the dryer rather than air drying. And I think that just has to do with the Georgia humidity. it just adds frizz to my hair, but sitting under the dryer, I don't get frizz. So after sitting under the dryer for 11 hours, I'm just kidding, I think I sat under it for like an hour 15. My hair is still not dry. I have such thick hair that typically the nape of my hair is not dry, and also some of the roots, especially in the middle part of my hair, are not dry. So I'll just go in with the diffuser and make sure that I get those areas dry, because I want my hair to at least be 95% dry before I move on to my banding method. Here's my hair fully dry. You can see that I have tons of shrinkage and there's really no shape, but we're gonna go in and fix that with the banding method. So these are the bands that I use. I think they're called like ouchless bands or creaseless bands, something like that. I'll link them down below in the description box for you all. I get them from Target, Walmart, Amazon. They're pretty easy to find. So what I'll do is I'll just section off my hair, and I typically leave like the very front part out just because that is pretty stretched already. That part of my hair has a looser texture, so I don't really need to stretch it out, but I'll just go in, add a band. I'll add like 3 bands to pretty much each section, and I really like the banding method because I can do this while I'm sleeping. I don't have to do much work. It takes me all of maybe like 5 minutes to put the bands in my hair. And when you're parting your hair off to band it, you want to be careful to not disturb your curl pattern, so I make sure I'm super careful when I'm parting my hair. Like I said before, I typically add 3 bands to each section, but once I get to this back bottom section, because it already hangs lower than the rest of my hair, I typically just add 2 bands. That way the rest of my hair is stretched, because the more bands you add, the more stretched your hair will be. And this is what my hair looks like. I look just like Marlon Wayans from the movie Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. We could be twins. Anyways, I just throw my bonnet on and go to sleep. Alright y'all, so it is the next day and my hair has been stretched overnight while I sleep, and I'm just taking my bonnet off. So I'll go in with a little bit of oil, and this is by no means to scrunch the crunch out. This is literally to just make sure that I don't cause any more frizz. If you want to scrunch the crunch out, by all means, go ahead and do that if you don't like crunchy hair. But I love me some crunchy hair. So I'll just go in and take the bands out. And because my hair is thick, and even though it says that these bands are like creaseless, I do get some creases, but once I like fluff out and shake out my hair, you don't even see those creases anymore. But I just wanted to let you know, if you have less hair than I do, or your hair isn't as thick, you probably won't get these little creases in your hair. But if you do have thick hair, or you put a lot of hair in one section, then you will get those creases, but they'll go away. It's nothing to stress over at all. I also wanted to let y'all know that the banding method is how I preserve my hair every night that I'm rocking this wash and go. So every night before I go to bed, I will put these same bands in these same sections and put my bonnet on my hair. That's how I go to sleep. And so over time, your hair will become more and more stretched, but it won't be too stretched. It won't be crazy looking or anything like that. Like, I definitely have gone the whole week with adding these bands into my hair and stretching the whole week, and my hair was fine. It didn't like overstretch my curls or anything like that. Next, I'm taking the Taylor Beauty Jamaican Black Castor Oil Edge Control and just adding a little bit to my edges on both sides, and then I will add back in my little bobby pins because, like I keep saying, I do not like hair in my face at all. And ignore that little white thing on my eye. I didn't notice it until now, until I was editing, but it's all good. But I'll just continue to fluff out my hair. I'll take a pick and fluff out the back, especially because it's a little bit flat back there and kind of stuck to my head, so I want to fluff it out as much as possible, but still being gentle so that I don't cause any frizz. But as y'all can see, my wash and go is bomb. It is super defined, it is juicy, it is moisturized, it is shiny, it's got that crunch, so it's going to last the whole week. Alright y'all, so here are my final results for my whole entire wash and go routine. And as you can see, my hair is super defined, it's nice and shiny, it's bouncy, it's stretched, it's not shrunken. Those are the steps that I take to make sure that I get a bomb wash and go. I do those techniques every time that I do a wash and go. I might just switch up the products, but for the most part, like, this is the technique that I use. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of broke down step by step all the things that I do to achieve a bomb wash and go. And I already know this wash and go is going to last me a while. So if you guys have any questions, definitely leave them down below in the comment section, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of y'all watching, and until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.